It's that time. It's the third and final day. The road to the Atlantic Division Championship ends at Ocean City, Maryland. It's the Atlantic Division Championship presented by Hook. Welcome, everybody. It is go time on this final day. Earlier this morning, 3 a.m., they were able to depart if they wanted to. If they wanted to go back and forth, if they wanted to stay out there, they could and prepare for this final day. Looking for blue marlin, they're worth the most points. We have seen blue marlin in these whitewater. These whitewaters known for their white marlin. We've also seen sailfish as well. So we've got 7 angling clubs out there fighting for their lives. But we've got a little mix-up, a little change because we've been in that hunt throughout the season. The playoff hunt presented by Exotic is all wrapped up. South Florida Sails and the New Jersey Seabirds punched their tickets to Cabo for the Zane Grey Championship playoffs in October. That has been decided. Everybody else below that line is fishing for this tournament. But clinching is the South Florida Sails, having a tough year last year. Now a new team led by Mike King on top, tied with the New Jersey Seabirds. They have clinched their Zane Grey Championship playoff spot, much like they did last year. Again, the best 2 from the Atlantic, the best 2 from the Gulf. We'll decide the Gulf in another couple of weeks, but it's all about the Atlantic here. I'm Robbie Floyd. He's Peter Miller. Welcome to YouTube. Let's have some fun this next hour before we move to ESPN.
Don't forget to subscribe and like and share with all your pals. That's what we need to do, and spread the gospel of the fishery.
Solid fishery as well. I mentioned, and I know I stumbled a little bit off of the top there, but blue marlin have been caught here. We're even seeing something, pop up today. The crazy part was yesterday a sale. There's actually a bonus that could be a factor in this tournament as well.
Yeah, anytime you can get a grand slam in these tournaments, we award an extra 200 points to the team that has gotten that third species of billfish. We didn't expect it. They didn't expect it, and they wound up getting one, and that went to lights out. They got an extra 200 points. So as you're reeling in that 75-point sailfish, all of a sudden it becomes 275, and you really creep up the leaderboard quickly. Listen, we've got 30 fish caught, 25 whites, 4 blues, 1 sail. The boats are producing. The nice thing is a little less pressure. The Mid-Atlantic tournament's over. 208 boats have now gone home, so they have the waters to themselves, and some of them are fishing close, and some of them are really far apart. And we're waiting to see who's going to come out on top for this third and final day.
And this third and final day has been hot as well. I guess we've got 5 fish up until airtime here and a couple of different varieties. We'll be talking about that. But before they took off, or before they had lines in the water this morning, we caught up with some of the teams.
We're out here on the third day of the SFC Championship. It's a little bit slow for us yesterday. We missed the big blue, probably 600 pounds. We didn't actually miss them, but we hooked them on the dink rod, so it didn't end very well. A couple whites, but I think we're in a good area for today. So try to get a couple whites, couple blues, and move our way up the line.
Today we ran to a new spot. We're already marking several fish, and hopefully we start getting bit here soon. Stay tuned and find out. Last day of the season, can't hold back now.
Been a tough go for me the last couple of days. Doing what we normally do and not coming up with a whole lot. Got a report to try something to the southern today, so we're down here hoping for the best. Get a blue marlin bite this morning. We're real positive. Coming off with a lot of good energy with our success so far this season. And for once, we're setting out with a couple boats around us. It's nice. Typically, with this league, everybody scatters out, but we got lights out here. And I think it's going to be a great day. We get it on side by side and see who comes out on top.
This is Rob on Lights Out. We're last day of the Atlantic Championship, fishing out of Ocean City. Yeah, we're currently in the lead. We really got a lot of work to do though, because fishing's spotty. We're gonna have to find a blue marlin because I know some of these guys are. Just the way it works. So hopefully luck's on our side and we can connect with the fish and stay in the lead, win one. That's the plan.
Great to have a plan, but then sometimes you get punched in the mouth. New Jersey Seabirds had a plan this morning. They have now jumped ahead of Lights Out Boston. 75-point differential now with the No Rivals leaderboard. But you know as well as I do, those top 4 spots are separated by a single fish.
The 75 points, sometimes it's very easy to catch up with that, but other times it's like you're just trying to dig it out to get there. But 75 points would only tie them, and they would be in second place still. So they really need something better than that, which would be a white marlin. Not a lot of sailfish around. A white marlin would pop them right into first, but you see the other boats catching with 30 fish on the board right now. It's an exciting day. It's the third and final day of the Atlantic Championship. And they are catching fish, different temperature breaks and different areas and different canyons, but everybody's seeing a little action. The question is, can they complete their task when the fish comes up and bites?
Looking at the 17 sailing clubs live as they're out on the water in the Atlantic. 125 nautical mile boundary. Talked about every fish counts like South Boston this morning at 9:57, getting hooked up. Again, whether it's a sail, it's a white, it's a blue, you're looking for anything that has a bill.
How long are you talking about? Sounds like it was a swing and a miss there, unless we see otherwise. That was the verbiage. Okay, got picked up. You know, it's hard, Robbie, when you get bit and you miss them and they, you come back with a head, you've got to redeploy a different bait quickly if you don't have a whole bait on there. They won't eat it.
And this is the team that won last year's event here, and we were part of that Mid-Atlantic.
Can you tell which side the fish is on, Robbie?
He's getting
4 people in the corner.
Oh, so I'm expecting it to come up on the right and go ahead and
probably
take
come
that.
up on the right.
That's Ray on the right.
Yep, that's Ray on the long. He's deadly. He's going to snipe it. There you go. See that drop back? He throws a little line to it, gives it a little shot. Pushing the drag up, and he's tight. He looks tight. Oh yeah. Look at that,
baby.
Silent but deadly. That's PD, baby.
He actually fished the Mid-Atlantic, but he was fishing with another team, the Sand Bob.
There it is out there. It's a billfish. It's a white marlin. They're doing it. They're starting it out early. (9:57 a.m.) And you see how the fish move around. They're all on the left like we joked about, but we knew it was going to go to the right or something different was going to happen. And there's Ray in the back, upper deck. He's got the platform up there. You see that dredge underwater in the second wave, third wave? Still keeping everything out, trying to raise some more up.
Yeah, I'm still looking at Casey there, just like she did on day 1.
Well, they saw the fish many times and then it disappeared, but she stuck with it and then it came back, and that's not an easy feat. Meaning there's not a lot of inertia to have that bait. You want to be able to send it out, bring it in, send it out. But luckily that fish scarfed it down. And they know how important it is to try to keep the baits and the worms wiggling to try to get that other bite when there are multiples more often than not.
Spence, can you grab my 360 can? Or Ross, you have it, right? It's right there in the chair. Just pull that sleeve off.
A little communication here and there between the team, but no yelling, No screaming. We saw that out of South Florida Sales yesterday. Very quiet. There's Tucker Carmichael on the near side, one of the mates.
You hear the squid chain coming in there. Very different sounding motor.
Team's been pretty disappointed this season not making it to the St. Grade Championship playoff. They knew coming into this one, put a little bit better taste in their mouth, taking a victory at the final stop. They won the first event of the season back in Key West to kick off our 2026 year. After that, just couldn't really get into the top three. This was this morning at 9:57. They were able to put their lines in the water at 8 a.m. They were the early event leaders. Been going back and forth now with the New Jersey Seabirds. It's a 100-point fish that now has them 75 points behind the Seabirds. There's a qualified catch. That's a taking care of business kind of moment right there, Peter. I mean, that's another day at the office. Nothing crazy. They know that's 100 points that gives them a shot at $100,000 at the end of the day.
Nice watch. Citizen?
Yeah, Eco Drive. It's powered by light.
Like any light?
Yep.
Headlights?
Yeah.
Sunlight?
Yeah.
What about city lights?
Definitely.
Subway? Neon? Strobe light?
Those two.
Really?
Yeah.
Disco? Underwater?
Yeah.
This light? Spotlight? 10,000 spotlight!
Yeah, any light.
Cool.
Citizen Eco Drive. It is cool. Powered by light for 50 years.
When the ocean calls, only the bold answer. Out here, it's not about cameras, contracts, or crowds. It's about the fight. When the battle begins, you need a boat that's as relentless as you are.
Nice work, Jill. Jill Paglia, boat number 1, executive decision, day 1.
HCB Yachts, the ultimate sport fishing experience. We deliver the dream.
These waters provide for our communities, for our families, for our fish and shrimp and oysters, for nature. Let us then protect them. For all of us, for generations.
The Atlantic Division Championship is sponsored by Hook, official jersey and performance apparel partner of SFC. By One Water Yacht Group. By Citizen, official timing partner of SFC. And by No Rivals. Only befitting, No Rivals, our hatware sponsor. You know, go to shop.sportfishingchampionship.com. You can get it. I know you had your Seabirds one on yesterday. PD's from Florida. I'm from Texas. You're from Texas. You know a thing or two about rivals in football, don't you? Who's your rival, your football rival?
Oh, that other Texas team, UT Austin. We call them TU. They don't really matter. But speaking of rivals, you know, guys, last week we talked about rivals in the Gulf. And so let's go ahead and dive into the rivals of the Atlantic Division. We have Blaine Birch with the Seabirds, and then we have Lee Albarty with the South Florida Sails. And so SFC Insider caught up with Blaine Birch and heard his predictions about what was going on and what he thinks the Sails are going to pull off today.
We want to win the entire thing. You can't count them out because he's going to go out tomorrow. I guarantee he's going to go out tomorrow morning, catch a blue, catch a white, and he's going to jump us. And then we're going to be fishing from behind because he's done that all year long. We pull ahead, then he gets ahead of us. So we got to stay focused, fish hard, and make sure that we're capitalizing on all our bites. And hopefully he doesn't get some.
Making predictions there. I mean, like he said, it's been happening all year, so there's no reason why it wouldn't continue to happen. And lo and behold,
it
did happen.
Blaine Stradamus.
Blaine Stradamus. That's his new name, coined by Rudy.
Rudy Tamarchio, our SFC Insider.
Still on the team.
And this is the boat he was talking about. This is South Florida Sails. Getting ready to pitch.
Still on the teaser. Just left the teaser, baby. Big ball. There he is.
There it is.
Get the lure out of the way. Okay, Stan, you're on. Sorry. All right, guys. Clear up, clear up, clear up. As soon as he settles down, we know we got him. Watch his right long rigger. Pop it out and go across. Pop it out and go across. Pop it out and go across. Go under.
Peter, I was just about to say how calm and relaxed they were until they weren't as calm or relaxed.
Yeah. I'm just gonna settle down right here. We need this little fucker. That's the blue marlin. Maybe we can get him quick. Camera's going, right? Yes, sir. Yes, got it. Waiting on you, boss. Yeah.
That's a little guy just going down sea.
In a perfect scenario, standing on top the whole time. This is going quick.
All right, let's try to see him. I know we got footage, but that's good.
Oh, we saw it.
There he goes, yeah!
Wow.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get rid of it.
That was about 2 minutes.
If
Not
that.
even.
I don't think it was 2 minutes.
Yeah!
At best minute. Yeah, that was perfect, Peter. Little guy wanting to cooperate.
That looks like one of those Texas blue marlin.
Maybe some of those areas. And again, they spawn in certain areas. The parents, the host family, they're out of there.
Dorsey's still up.
Yes, sir.
That was perfect. That's definitely a blue. That's definitely 450 points for South Florida Sails.
Day 3. Maybe our luck's changing here. About to give up. Been here about an hour on the spot. I was told that some blue marlin action yesterday, and had a target. Went over there, and Lee hooked it. Good going and a great way to start the morning, and maybe we can get a couple more.
You know, Robbie, that looks like the exact same shot we saw when he said, man, we just got here, we're hoping for a blue marlin bite. And then moments later, we see the exact camera angle. Well, we just caught a blue marlin because we got some intel. And the nice thing is when they were just about to give up on their game plan because they got the intel, they stuck with it just a little bit longer. It's always like, come on, one more cast, one more cast. It was just like that. And of course, a 80-pound blue marlin comes up, maybe a 100-pounder comes up and eats it perfectly, stays on the surface. The fish is done within less than 2 minutes to the boat. I mean, that's the quickest 450 points you can possibly get, and that's what we saw in the Gulf. We saw those very small blue marlin. But you was a little bigger, but very fast to the boat.
But you could hear it in their voice just how important it was. When everything was calm, then all heck was breaking loose, but that came in quick. And look at them. They are one fish out of first place, tied the Seabirds. They'd be tied for the Atlantic.
Let me tell you a story about a couple guys who had a dream at a bar.
Are you talking about us?
No, George Washington and the American Revolution.
Oh, wow.
But now that you mention it, we're a lot like them.
We are.
We are America. Every other vodka brand is every other country that's tried to stand up against us.
And attack us.
Iraq, Japan, China,
Afghanistan,
Taliban,
they're there.
Russia, France, England.
They want the smoke.
And we are the smoke. This is an American brand.
If you believe in our country, you believe in Porosos.
In the heart of the Midwest, we don't cut corners. We heat the molds, spin the resin, and trim every edge by hand with pride. No offshore shortcuts. Built by the same calloused hands that clock in before sunrise and stand behind every product. Arms folded, head high. It's not just a cooler. This is Grizzly. Built to work, built to last, built with pride. Grizzly, America's cooler company.
Help build the SFC All-Star teams. Vote now through August 30th to select the rosters that will represent the Atlantic and Gulf divisions at SFC All-Star Weekend, presented by No Rivals in Fort Lauderdale, Florida in October. Vote once per day, with each ballot selecting 2 captains, 2 anglers, and 4 mates from each division. The official teams will be announced at the conclusion of the regular season in September. You're just a couple of weeks away. Make sure you get your phone, click on that QR code. And everybody's not available that you might think. They had to nominate their crew. And we found that out in a weird way at the start of the year. Chloe asked you who were your favorites, and we were looking at Lights Out Boston. I'm like, how can you not pick Ray Rocher? But they didn't nominate him. I think he had some obligations ahead of time, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, he's always busy. I talked to him this morning, and he asked me, he said, how's things going? I said, man, I'm just busy. I'm running around. He goes, same. I've been on boats for the past month almost every single day. And when he's not, he's taking care of business and then going right back on the boats.
A lot of celebrities, Ray Rocher being one of them, out there on the water. But we've got a celebrity that's kind of partnering with the SFC as well, don't we?
We sure do. Michael Waltrip Brewing has made SFC an official beer. Have you guys had it yet?
I haven't. I want them to send us one, even for my trophy case if I'm not even drinking it.
It's really cool. It has a Blue Marlin on the front, and it's actually called the Blue Marlin Blonde Ale.
Good deal. I like it.
I like it.
Sounds good. I like the packaging. Looks really cool. It's always good to see a fish on the packaging. And when you know there's something really cool behind it, it makes it extra special. And I'm looking forward to having a couple of extra special icy cold ones.
Are you a racing fan? Do you like NASCAR? Do you like stuff like that?
I don't know how you live in Texas and don't watch NASCAR.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite driver?
I mean, obviously Michael Waltrip.
Yeah,
so.
There we go. Okay. Daytona winner. That's pretty solid. Let's take a look at that. I want to see this partnership. It sounds pretty strong.
Hi, I'm Brian Sperber, President and CEO of Waltrip Brands and Michael Waltrip Brewing Company. Michael and I, we're never home brewers, but we really appreciated beer and just always enjoyed, having a couple of cold ones and really noted how, beer brings friends and family together. And, we just started talking about what it would be like if we started to make beer that we really like. We're distributed right now in 6 states. We make on any given year, 15 different styles of beer. Now, through our partnership with Sport Fishing Championship, we're now packaging the Blue Marlin Blonde Ale, which is our 4th.
Well, first of all, getting the opportunity to work with Michael Waltrip and Waltrip Brewing, they are incredible partners, and they came to us with the idea of launching a blonde summer ale to culminate fishing season. And what a perfect place to do it, right here in Ocean City, Maryland, in the Maryland Chesapeake region. I mean, this is really the culmination of the fishing season annually, every summer. So we thought it was an incredible idea. And the taste is incredible as well.
Most of what we do has some connection to motorsports, which is not surprising given Michael's background as a 2-time Daytona 500 champion. The Blue Marlin is really a departure from that. Michael was starting to tell us a story about marlin fishing with Dale Earnhardt Sr. And so obviously there was fishing involved, but there was also some beer involved.
To see him reliving that story, catching a white marlin with Dale and having it framed on the wall, no, we had no idea. It was a really special moment, for the launch of the beer, for Waltrip, but also, just for Sport Fishing Championship in general, to be able to partner with, a guy of that caliber.
And so it kind of comes full circle to connect all the dots between fishing, racing, and beer, and that's just part of our DNA. It's a very light, super easy to drink blonde ale, and so it goes great with food, it goes great by itself, so just really appreciated the leadership at Sport Fishing Championship. I'm going to talk to our friends at Sport Fishing Championship because we might make some more of this.
I do hope that Mark Neifeld did not just go carry on. I hope he checked in some a six-pack for us.
Get in my belly. Oh, yeah. It reminds me of Anchorman.
Yeah.
Scotch, scotch, scotch. Get in my belly. But this is different. This is pale ale. This is blonde ale.
Yeah.
Get in my belly.
Love blondes. North Carolina Flair, we're having some camera difficulties this morning, but that doesn't mean we still can't get you the scoop. At 9:07, they had a white marlin on. They sent us some of their video footage from their camera or their phone, Peter, and we'd like to thank them for that.
They're great about that. And they back down so fast. You know, those fish are, all over the boat in no time. Very quick releases for this team.
Mark Dressler with the catch there. Again, every white worth 100. So.
And touch.
That's the touch, 100 points right there. You've got cell phone footage, you've got camera footage, you've got GoPro footage and 360 footage.
Yep.
You're covered.
This is the easiest to get back to us. And Chloe, it being 400 points out, if they catch a blue, they jump to the top. I mean, there's no tiebreakers there. This single fish right here, although it's 100, is a big point payer.
I mean, we know that at the last day, anything can happen. No spot is completely guaranteed at the top. I'm excited to see what ends up happening at the end of this day, guys.
I like it when they're one fish difference with more than half more field. I mean, that's a cool thing.
Yesterday they had 100% ratio. That's what you need, and we don't know what they've seen so far today, but I have a feeling that's, one of a few fish.
Well, we know that out of Remix yesterday. They did not have 100. They said they had a blue, and we did not get to see them bring that blue to the boat. So we're looking for blues right now. They're worth 450 points. 7 angling clubs on the water with plenty of time to fish.
Built for heat and sun. Designed by experience.
Here it goes.
Battle-tested solutions for the fearless. Enetic. Comfort in chaos.
Nice watch. Citizen?
Yeah, Eco Drive. It's powered by light.
Like any light?
Yep.
Headlights?
Yeah.
Sunlight?
Yeah.
What about city lights?
Definitely.
Subway? Neon? Strobe light?
Those two.
Really?
Yeah.
Disco? Underwater?
Yeah.
This light? Spotlight? 10,000 spotlight!
Yeah, any light.
Cool.
Citizen Eco Drive. It is cool. Powered by light for 50 years.
As a big DIY guy, I thought I could do insurance myself.
The Beast Insurance? Extra protection from beasts, Bigfoots, and Yetis? Did you buy this?
Yeah, I thought I was buying the best insurance, like this insurance is the best.
So, we went to Comparion Insurance Agency. Our local agents helped us understand our policy options and found one that fits our needs. And now we do have the best insurance.
And we're ready for Yetis, so win-win.
Don't do insurance yourself. Comparion Insurance Agency.
Coast Guard, we are taking on water.
The United States Coast Guard. They secure our ports and waterways, protect our environment, keep drugs away from our kids, and save lives. It's dangerous work. And in times of triumph or tragedy, the Coast Guard Foundation answers the call to support Coast Guard members and their families. Learn more at coastguardfoundation.org.
Rep your favorite angling club with official team gear from the SFC Fan Shop. Shop SFC apparel, new angling club merchandise, and the latest headwear from No Rivals. And show your team pride all season long. You can shop now at shop.sportfishingchampionship.com. Loading up on that gear before the season's over with. Maybe you can show up into Cabo with some of that gear. We know we're going to have 2 teams from the Atlantic move on. We know who those 2 teams are. South Florida Sails and the New Jersey Seabirds. Who's going to take it in the Gulf? We still got 2 more events to talk about the next couple of weeks, but You want to talk about records? That's been the story this week, right? Not only for the Mid-Atlantic that just ended 2 days ago, but our buddy Damon Sacco. You know him, I know him. Chloe, you ain't got to meet him. This dude's known for some big fish.
Yeah, we've had him around. We've had him in the tournaments, and he's run the tournaments. I've done a show with him, and we spent a lot of time on the boat. So we've spent a lot of talking time and fishing time together.
Oak Bluff's Blue Water Classic. He's the tournament director for that, but he's also a charter captain.
Yeah, that's over 1,000. Get it in! This is going to be close, I can tell you that.
Not a lot of dialogue on that one. We had about 10 seconds of Damon talking about that fish, and as it comes out of the boat with that block and tackle and that crane, and they put it on the scale, they knew it was over 1,000, but did they think it was going to be 1,260, breaking the Atlantic record? There it is, 144 inches to the lower jaw, to the fork of the tail. What an accomplishment.
Thing's a behemoth.
Like that tail.
He's no stranger to big fish. This is something he's very accustomed to, but this is a whole new level. This is worldwide news. The New York Post has taken it. You just, you see it everywhere right now. There you go.
I've seen it everywhere on Instagram, every single different social media page, and I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this man on Jimmy Fallon, as big as this thing is blown up.
Joe Rogan would be like, the sea beast has risen to the surface.
Yeah, he could do it. I know he was known for his big wahoo that he used to have on the Castafari, but also known for his tuna as well, and our boy Peter Miller got to catch some stuff with him.
Oh, man, he put me on the tunas this day. It was a special day with 3 big bluefin tuna. Find him in the chair. The bite was on, and he was just really, really good. And that's his mate Tommy holding on to one of the smaller tunas of the trip. And hugs all around, It's a really special moment. Look at Damon. Look at that. Look at that smile. You don't see that very often.
So one of the biggest fish of your lifetime, right?
We spot
and then one of the more odd fish of your lifetime.
Yep, we ran into a couple of giant mola molas by our bait. We put the drone up and filmed these two just kind of bothering our baits and our balloon, trying to figure out what they could do with it. And then one got snagged in the tuchus, if you want to use the Yiddish word, which we're going to use here.
Chloe,
it was fitting.
It looked like a shark bit the back half of that fish off, didn't it? I mean, have you ever seen a mola mola before?
I have never seen one in person, but I was just thinking that, Robbie. Where's the other half of the fish?
Yeah, they are odd.
Chloe, you brought up that point about the orcas, the killer whales. What did you say about that yesterday?
That they're pretty much savages. They will hit them at basically almost at 100 miles an hour. I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating, and make them explode in thin air.
Full speed, like a battery.
Load up. And thus why they are killer whales. And big reel for a fish that people normally don't catch.
We're tuna fishing for giants. All the fish are 600 to 1,000 pounds. So you better be prepared. And you don't want to fight a fish for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So you're getting these fish to the boat in sometimes 45 minutes to an hour. And if you do it properly, you can get the quick release.
And let's be honest, David was a little frustrated when you were wanting to catch mola mola, and he's out there to catch 1,000-pound tuna.
Day one, anything that is on the end of my line, pull and drag, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be joking. I'm going to have a great time with it, because that's what it's all about. Whether it's a mola mola, a shark, or a tuna that we were targeting, I'm having a good time. But the captain is very, very focused, hyper-focused on the species of the day, the quest for the giant bluefin tuna. And boy, did he produce
the task
3
at
giants
hand
in one day.
Yep, we've got a 3:30 lines out time. That's 3:30 Eastern. They're fishing off the coast of Maryland, maybe a little bit further south than New Jersey. But either way, we're trying to win the Atlantic Division Championship.
Nice watch. Citizen?
Yeah, Eco Drive. It's powered by light.
Like any light?
Yep.
Headlights?
Yeah.
Sunlight?
Yeah.
What about city lights?
Definitely.
Subway? Neon? Strobe light?
Those two.
Really?
Yeah.
Disco.
Underwater?
Yeah. Best light? Spotlight. 10,000 spotlight!
Yeah, any light.
Cool.
Citizen Eco Drive. It is cool. Powered by light for 50 years.
When the ocean calls, only the bold answer. Out here, it's not about cameras, contracts, or crowds. It's about the fight. When the battle begins, you need a boat that's as relentless as you are.
Nice work, Bill. Jill Paglia, boat number 1, executive decision, day 1.
HCB Yachts, the ultimate sport fishing experience. We deliver the dream.
These waters provide for our communities, for our families, for our fish and shrimp and oysters, for nature. Let us then protect them. For all of us, for generations.
Discover heart-racing adventures, breathtaking views, and one-of-a-kind moments that can only be found through the SFC experience on Guidesley and Guidesley Pro. From unforgettable days on the water to unique outdoor excursions, Guidesley makes it easy to find and book it all. Go to sfcexperiences.com to find your next outdoor experience. Welcome back inside our studios. It's kind of calm here, but we've seen already that things aren't very calm out there in the fishing world. So what do we got? About 2 hours and 12 minutes or so left in fishing. A lot of consequences. I mean, you got to make the right decision, Peter. We're seeing some moves out of some of these teams today.
And sometimes, you know, you've got to make deals and you got to try to bring up the fish, right? So,
Yeah.
Chloe, I mean, I think you're pretty familiar with one of the scenarios. Somebody offered up to do something if they won something.
We
Fill
talked
us in.
about it a little bit yesterday, guys. Dave, Peptide Dave, I'm really worried for you, and I hope that there's just going to be an AI video, but I'm afraid that there's not.
Oh, where did the peptide come from?
Here we go, the moment of truth.
That's the walk of shame,
What's
as
the,
we're seeing
what
here.
was the bet?
The bet was to have his head shaved. He said he was going to donate the two strands to cancer.
Well, it was the head shave if they caught the biggest winning fish.
Well, we knew they were going to do
And
that.
that was 1.5 million. So there he is with his hair coming in like Rocky Balboa in episode 1, the first Rocky. He's drinking egg whites. He's there. He's got his dog, and they just get right to it. Look,
Chick
they're
stand,
rolling
I
with
believe.
Yeah.
shaving his head.
Not even messing around.
Peptide Dave is ready for anything.
But he had such,
just threw it like
such
confetti.
silver locks to get lopped off like that, like he just joined the army.
You know, I heard they're going to be doing his toenails with a belt sander simultaneously, like he's getting a full spot treatment. Actually, looks good so far. I like it.
I wonder what his wife of 33 years, Karen's got to say about this.
$1.5 million haircut.
You know, the wife and kids, when the guy shaves a beard like the dad and all the family see him for the first time, what are they going to do here? They probably
Look at
never
Jay
seen
Money hitting the electric razor. I mean, what doesn't he do?
He's so happy doing it too.
Word had it, he used to trim the Hulk back in the day.
That's right, just his back, only his back hair.
A lot of hair. No, you got to get that.
Just leave half of it. Everybody that shaves, stuff like that, like mustache, you always got to do just half.
Mustache is safe
What are those,
now.
Sanders?
He said
Throwing it
hair.
like
Wow. Really very high quality hair. I think he's been using a lot of conditioner.
That's shiny.
Taking good care of it, yeah.
Hey, the other part was what, dyeing the
Peptides?
mustache? Did we get locked down on the color? Because I think it should go pink like a squid chain.
Well, I think you guys had said blue, you're talking pink. I was just assuming it was going to be black. He was going to Freddie Mercury himself.
You know when the guy that doesn't have black hair goes black, it looks so unnatural, so that would look good too. That'd be
Easy
funny.
come, easy go. Will you let my hair go?
My dad's done that several times.
Well, I thought you
Your
said
dad's done what?
It took an awful long time.
Colored his hair.
Long time.
It's just for men right here, just for Dave.
Sorry, Dad.
My bad, Dad. Let's get that back.
Let's go to ready.
Back to
That's a
Peptide.
$1.5 million cut.
After this?
1.5. I still would not shave.
Really? Oh, I wouldn't heartbeat. Wouldn't you, Peter? I mean, I'd do it for the 0.5. I'd do it for 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Peter would.
Peter would too.
Okay, now we're gonna get the stash action here because you can't. Look at that.
Oh, they are
trimming it.
coloring.
Look at that. Or they're paint. Oh, they're paint. I can see the dye on the brush.
That's the way you do it. My wife's a stylist.
Wow, I think it's gonna be a light color, guys. I wonder if you're right.
It could still change, but yeah, he might be a blondie. Yeah, we're seeing that developer, coming out really hot.
He keeps his promise, a man that keeps his promise.
Oh no, that's
what the heck
What is
color
that?
is that he has? It looks like it's getting darker.
No, I think that's sandy blonde. I think he's going to have a blonde stash.
Oh yeah, it's starting to turn black.
Look at Ken Hager.
Turn black, Ken Hager. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm Nostradamus right now.
Ken Hager.
It's going black.
His next door neighbor doing him dirty.
Oh wow! I wonder if tusks are going to come out of
It's
that.
going to look like Ken Stadler before we leave.
You guys better never zoom in on my face that close. I mean, luckily Dave has wonderful skin.
Right here.
You can't give him just the center. When he sneezes, he's going to sneeze like this. Achtung!
Yeah. That's
Remix dropping. Sorry, got to interrupt the stash coloring. This remix is tight. Coming at you live.
Come on, be the right
from the Atlantic Ocean. Fishing in 80-degree water.
If it's the right one, it could put them in a tie for fourth, which we know is one fish out of the lead.
One fish out of the money. That's what she meant.
No, out of the lead. If they catch this, if this is a blue, that puts them at 750 and they're one fish away from Seabirds. If this is the right kind.
I'd love to hear some audio from the team.
They have to talk, Peter. They have to talk. We're hearing it.
I know. It's very low in my ear when I'm listening, and I'm always trying to pick up some subtleties.
No, there's nothing being said right there. You're hearing the camera mic. So we're seeing it kind of like the South Florida sales yesterday. No communication.
So Peter, what are we seeing right now?
We are seeing calmness. We are seeing, I've done it a million times, and let's gather that lineup and get that released and hope nothing violent happens. We don't want anything crazy to happen. I heard from North Carolina Flare today. Oh, we're gonna maybe we can actually see how they hooked up.
You knew it was coming. Instant replay brought to you by One Water Yacht Group.
There it is, snapped right out of the short clip, the transom clip. Came up on the dredge, hit that. And he's tight just like that.
Didn't take long. Now back to live. Remix.
Peter, what do you mean by violent?
Well, you know, like we haven't seen the fish. I'm sure they saw it. They knew it happened. That's a clip right there from the rigger. So I want to get that out of the way. You don't need that getting snagged on the tip of the rod. That's violently angry. That's how angry I'd be. But
come on, Katie.
This is just getting down and backing up and closing that gap. And if they come up jumping crazy, that's kind of the moment we talked about. We don't want to see that. We want to see some nice greyhounds, some nice, mid-air jumps, and nice regular white marlin jump, or maybe it's a blue marlin. But
It's like something's there. It's weird. You know what it could be?
It's gonna be a shy.
Maybe it could be a modern double later.
Who's later?
Developer still kicking in on Peptide Dave. Do a little trim.
What is it?
That's going to look horrible.
I'm not done with it. Yeah, it probably is actually, you're right.
we got the touch there on the six of the boat.
That's up to Courtney, our IGFTO.
Did you see it?
No, I can't see that line to save my life, but I don't have
Oh,
a
it's a mutton snapper. So,
Did he say it was a mud snapper?
You sure did,
No,
Robbie.
tell me that.
One of the best eating fish in the ocean.
But no points.
Oh, it's some kind of.
It's a billfish.
What is it? It's like
Oh, dude, that's a big wahoo, bro. Give me a yes. Give me a yes. That's a big wahoo, bro.
Big wahoo. That's
haven't seen one of those this year.
And the only reason a wahoo can stay on, I don't want to jinx it because it may come off.
It almost looks like a white. I gotta get in here, buddy.
That's what Damon Sacco, when they caught that 182-pound wahoo, 2 pounds shy of the world record. Years back, they thought it was a marlin, a greyhound. Its back came out. Biggest wahoo I ever caught is 60 pounds. A lot of guys catch them, 80, 100, 120, 140. But 182 for Sacco. No stranger to the giants. And the thing with the wahoo is they have spacing in their teeth, and they're not razor sharp all the way like a kingfish. Kingfish would have been cut off already. Wahoo, you can somehow occasionally get them with the mono-leaders, and it just gives you a little hope. If that was a king and it speeds away.
What did you say your PB wahoo was?
Like 60.
I've caught one 68 and a half.
Oh, wow. Very nice. The year I was born.
Look at you popping your collar.
Yeah. I like that, Chloe.
Show me on camera.
I like you throwing shade. If you're not getting your shine on, you're throwing shade. I like it.
I think with Damon, being a story this week and us knowing the guy's for a couple of this would be the first time we've actually seen a big wahoo this year, I believe. We've seen some small ones, but no big ones. That's awesome. We'll follow it through the break. It's going to be good eating for this team. No points. Nice back rub from Kenny there.
It's having a spasm.
Lock it up. We'll block it up. We're going to step aside for a bit. We'll play it off.
Let me tell you a story about a couple guys who had a dream at a bar.
Are you talking about us?
No, George Washington and the American Revolution.
Oh, wow.
But now that you mention it, we're a lot like them.
We are.
We are America. Every other vodka brand is every other country that's tried to stand up against us.
And attack us.
Iraq, Japan, China.
Afghanistan.
Taliban.
They're there.
Russia, France, England.
They want the smoke.
And we are the smoke. This is an American brand.
If you believe in our country, you believe in Por Osos.
In the heart of the Midwest, we don't cut corners. We heap the molds, spin the resin, and trim every edge by hand with pride. No offshore shortcuts. Built by the same calloused hands that clock in before sunrise and stand behind every product. Arms folded, head high. It's not just a cooler. This is Grizzly. Built to work, built to last, built with pride. Grizzly, America's cooler company.
The Atlantic Division Championship is sponsored by Guidesley, the Nature Conservancy, conserving the land and waters in which all life depends, by Exotic Outdoors, and by the Billfish Conservation Project. Move back to Remix Live on Alara. They identified a wahoo. We've yet to see it. Said it was a big one, Peter.
George Corzo on the rod. Kenny was giving him a little lower back massage. I think he had a little cramping going on. You know how it is, Robbie.
Yeah.
You threw your back out a little bit. You were swatting at a pinata yesterday. I almost had to wheel you out of here.
Yeah, I
Wonder what jerk made you do that.
yeah. No, you had nothing to do with you, but I do like teamwork, making the dream work there with Kenny.
That's what it's all about. You can't rebel against your team. You got to work together as a tight unit. And that's what we're seeing.
How's that L5S1?
Mine.
Yours is. He's rubbing the lower back there. I think all three of us up here have back issues.
L4, L5S1. I had the surgery.
When I was 30, they said I was 50.
Yep.
And now look at you.
Yeah, that's it, going the wrong way.
Neck.
How does he
got
got
47?
Gotta put the feet in the water.
That's Robbie's birthday a couple days ago. In case you missed the show yesterday, he got to swing at a piñata.
And you got some baits out of the deal. That's pretty good.
I didn't get the baits. I didn't find them. I heard there were weights in there. I thought you weighted the walleye. You know, I saw some lead weights hit the ground. I thought, oh, boy, it even happens here in the studio.
That thing was flying. Making up some ground here.
Yeah, your herpes medicine is there.
And as you mentioned, a wahoo's still a toothy critter, so it could pop off at
So typically when you're fighting a wahoo and you're wahoo trolling, you always want to keep the boat in gear because they will shake. If you have it in gear and they're coming at you, they're shaking their heads, keep it in gear, and then you gaff them as you're still in gear. If you get these fish and you get them up to the boat and you think, okay, let's stop the boat and gaff them, it's over. They literally will shake it out 90% of the time. Now, with these circle hooks here, I believe it's going to be hooked in the corner if it stays on, and they should be able to get the fish in a standstill position as opposed to the troll position, which tears their mouth apart, makes giant gaps, and then the hook shakes out. It's very disheartening.
It's also disheartening knowing that I'm fighting this fish, and yeah, it could be lunch or dinner, but it's not going to be the 450-point possible blue marlin catch, and that could really put them back in the hunt with a little over 2 hours to go, and our citizen line's out for the day.
But what a tasty dinner.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
One of the tastiest around. Better known as Oh No.
Oh, no.
No, you didn't.
Say in Hawaii, right?
Yes.
That's what they call them.
That's right.
You know where I learned that?
What do they call the tunies in Hawaii? What do they call them? Ahi.
Ahi. I was making the noises trying to.
Have a little ahi, have a little ono. Then you get your sea urchin.
I'm an unagi guy. Eel, freshwater eel.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, it's hard catching them suckers.
Yeah, when you grab them and they spin around your hands, they leave a slime coat that you can't get off for 2 weeks. Double line gaff coming in.
Getting close. Let's see what a good size Atlantic wahoo looks like.
Hit them like that with the boat. Yeah, you're good.
First grabbing the gaff, that's a lot of pressure.
And when you gaff them, Robbie, as you know, you keep it coming. You don't gaff them and go, hey, I got them.
No.
They shake off. You got to get it, keep it coming.
And don't gaff twice.
And you don't need to, like, stick the fish really hard. You just slide it right across and keep it coming.
Yeah, just keep
You don't need to.
Another gaff there?
Oh, straight and strong.
You need another
right now.
gaff?
Yeah.
What? There's a song called Get the Gaff.
I like the big fish thoughts here. We have not seen a big all year. Oof, come on. Oof, there you go. Oof. Nice.
Nice fish, buddy. Hell yeah, cool. Yeah, dog. Thank you.
A little tiger stripe action.
Yeah, you want that. You want that image right now for the photo. You want to pop that hook out and get a quick photo. The stripes are lit for about a minute. Here they go. They're starting to light up.
Right in the corner, right? How you playing it out, Corza?
Right in the corner. Circle hook. Done deal. That's why they caught it.
Lights out. Also catching some bycatch and a nice bull there.
That's about a 20 and 30 pounder. You got the bull, Ray's holding the bull with that squared off head. And then you've got the cow. There's a little couple swimming along. Little did they know they'd be guests on the lights out, getting a nice ice bath.
We know our teams are eating well this week, all right? At least nice wahoo fish tacos, some mahi-mahi as well. Seven England Club's fishing. I said less than 2 hours. Yeah, they got about an hour and a half left to go. Want to remind everybody that at the top of the hour, we will be making our move to ESPN Plus, so you can join us there. Let me see if somebody gets hooked up like we saw the remix just a moment ago. Well, obviously, we're at the close of our show as we make our move towards ESPN Plus here in just a moment. And our music coordinator here, Chloe, full rock star BK in it. You got the flip out hat. You're going to want to flip that around or you'll look goofy. You won't like that.
No, I like to
she gave me the cowbell for the catchler. All right, you told me the 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I supposed to start or you start?
You can just go. Okay, you can go.
Okay.
Just keep it steady. A little faster.
I'm not moving. I'm keeping the same pace. Maybe the worst television we've ever had. PD's good. I've got a cowbell. I don't know about Axl Rose over here. Hey, we got a lot to talk about, though. We will be making our move to the top of the hour on ESPN. Keep watching us. We've got a Champ in the Crown here very soon. It's closing time here on the Social Hour on YouTube. Live coverage on the Atlantic Division Championship presented by Hook. It's about to start on ESPN Plus. Head over there now. For Peter Miller, Chloe Turner, I'm Robbie Floyd. We'll see you on ESPN Plus at the top of the hour. Peptide Dave is slick as a whistle. I don't know. That mustache is looking pretty sketchy. Stick with us.
Built for heat and sun. Designed by experience.
There it goes.
Battle-tested solutions for the fearless. Enetic. Comfort in chaos.
As a big DIY guy, I thought I could do insurance myself.
The Beast Insurance? Extra protection from beasts, Bigfoots, and Yetis? Did you buy this?
Yeah, I thought I was buying the best insurance, like this insurance is the best.
So, we went to Comparion Insurance Agency. Our local agents helped us understand our policy options and found one that fits our needs. And now we do have the best insurance.
And we're ready for Yetis, so win-win.
Don't do insurance yourself. Comparion Insurance Agency.
To fish like the pros, you've got to look like the pros. Gear up with official Sport Fishing Championship apparel and represent your favorite angling club all year long, including the brand new No Rivals hats. The SFC Fan Shop, for the fans who live the sport. Scan the QR code and shop the latest gear today.
I want to introduce to you a new brand born to celebrate athletes in their prime. Standstill Sports. Standstill Sports are for all athletes who like to have fun. Cornhole, darts, beer pong, and even golf. Pretty much any sport you can play without running. Standstill Sports produces killer content, high-quality games, and sexy swag for athletes competing at peak performance. Standstill Sports. Have fun, don't run.
This is an official presentation of Sport Fishing Championship.